Hello viewers, it's your girl Shiko Jane again with another new video. Interesting video on how to apply for return permit in the UAE. Those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please continue subscribing, and please make sure you learn, you share this information. It's very important to everybody in the UAE, and comment, say something. And guys, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate. Before I go to the video, I'll tell you what happened to me before I know about the permit, about the entry permit to the UAE. So I was in vacation. I remember it was actually it was not vacation. I had lost someone, and I went home on an emergency around September, November there. So guys, it went on well, and guys, we buried my shesho, and I was about to come back to Dubai. So as usual, that was the time that there were some rumors. I would say rumors, like some other countries like Pakistan, like out here Indians, they have permit to enter to their country, to enter to the UAE, but I never thought of Kenya. So I prepare myself as usual, and I was not even late for the check-in. Actually, I was the second person for check-in. Jen is there, packed everything, and I'm good to go. When I reached to the airport, the flight, I was just there in the airport, sitting, reading and drinking coffee, and waiting for the time, because actually I was a bit earlier. Little did I know that I require permit to enter to the UAE. So so like some 20 minutes to time, I'm like, let me now just go and give these papers and everything, because the time is gone and the flight is almost. So when I reach there, I give them the PCR test, I give them my passport, I give them, it has a stamp, they check everything, and then they're like, where is your permit? And I'm like, which permit? They say your entry permit. No, I told them, no, I don't. I think I don't require this permit. Like, it's not people in Kenya that are having this permit. I think it's the Asian countries that are requesting for this one. Oh my goodness, girl. The guy was like, no, the permit to the UAE said, if I allow you to go, the fine will come to me. So, and actually you are doing a transit flight. So what you will do, if I allow you to go right now, they will stop you because I was using Ethiopian Airlines. They will stop you in Ethiopia. So there is no need of me allowing you to go from here to go in Ethiopia and stuck there. So it's better you stuck in your country and know how to do away with this. So me, I'm like, God, now where do I start? I start calling people here in Dubai. I'm like, hey, can you please help me to apply for this thing? And the guy was like, no, if I help you to apply, I think it will take like 2 days. So the guy there at the airport advised me. He told me, just do this, call the immigration, let them know that you're in the airport and the flight is about to go, and they will help you. So I start calling all the customer service number. I call them, it rings. It was in the night. I remember it was around like 3 or 4 in the morning. It will ring and ring and ring, and finally I got one number that rang, and the guy, it was a lady, and she was an Arabic lady, and she told me, you know what you can do? I just think you should have done that like 2-3 days before, because even if we do this, we have to. He gave me another number. Call this number. As I called that number, they told me call this number. I call like 5 numbers from these people, and I'm like, guys, the flight is going. Please help me. And finally, I never went. I mean, like literally, they refuse. Watu wangu, do you know how is that? Like, you've prepared for everything, this is your chance kwenda, and it's like the last minute, and the flight is like, sasa wanasema, you know that announcement when they are saying that the flight to da 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 is about to, you know, to leave. Kai. And I'm like, these guys are not serious. I cannot be stuck here. How can I be stuck here? Nitalipa ndege ingine. Will I pay another flight? Yeah. I cannot pay another flight. No way. There's no way I will not do that. So I'm like, guys, I will do anything. Even if you need me to pay some money, I'll pay. And the guy there was like, I really need that money. If you ask me, I will take that money. But even if I take the money, I'm telling you, if you had a direct flight to, you know, from here to your Emirates, I will not have a big problem, but also it will be a fine for us. But now you're going for a transit, I will accept you to go from here to Ethiopia, but when you reach in Ethiopia, they check your papers, they'll be like, you'll be stuck there, so there's no need of you going. Guy, I was so frustrated at that moment. You know, I felt like I was sweating and it was cold. I was like, what do I do now? Yani, this is the moment now, you know that ikienda ni hivyo. Ikienda, it means you have to pay for another flight. Do you know that flight left me, guys? The flight, yani, iliniacha, it left me. And you know, it was on a Thursday, so you can imagine, even if I apply Friday and Saturday in the UAE, hakuna job, there is no office, so there's no operation until Monday. So I had to wait. I applied, and this thing, first of all, it's delayed and it was not accepting, and finally it's accepted. And from then, you know, I taught myself how to do it. Next time I don't want even to start. And you know, I don't know what happens mostly when you're in Kenya. It's not easy to do it. It's not easy. But when you're in the UAE, it's very easy. It's like pop. But when you're there in Kenya, it will give you, I don't know what's happening, but it's under process, it is delaying and so many things. But when you're in the UAE, it's like 5 minutes and you're done. So me, I don't want anybody to be stuck at the airport, or you know, to pay another flight, because I had to pay another flight. So guys, I was busy telling the guy, I don't have money, because remember, it's gonna be from Friday, Saturday and Sunday. In Kenya there is no office, so even if I'm going to book another flight, means weekend hakuna kazi in Dubai, and Sunday itakuwa ni weekend ya Kenya, so means until Monday. So I was trying to save time because of the PCR test, because after 2 days the PCR test expires, means I'll have to do another PCR test, I'll have to do another payment of the flight. Gosh, guys, it cost me. I'm telling you to be cautious, and you know, to know and to ask. You know, knowledge is power. I came to realize that knowledge is power. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. You know, if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So me, I didn't know. I knew, but I didn't think that Kenya, they are doing the same thing. I just thought it's like other countries, you know. Like, even I was telling them like what I thought, and they're like, no, it's for everyone. Do you have this problem of sometimes, you know, you just hear something and you ignore because you feel like it's for the Asian country? Because for me, I thought it's only for the Asian countries, and I was even very specific, Pakistan, because I knew there was someone I was working with from Pakistan and he did it, and I knew from India they are doing the same, but I never heard someone in Kenya doing it. So for me, I was just so surprised for them to ask me for that. Guys, I don't want someone to pay. I paid for the flight, I paid for PCR test, and I didn't go on time. So najua, you know, at work you had told them you come this time, then you can. The thing is that at least the company is now a bit, you know, they will understand. Even if they will not make big problem for you, they will just, you know, understand. But if I knew, I wouldn't spend, you know, a lot of money. You know, I would have been ready, you know. So as I'm saying, knowledge is power. So I don't want anybody to go through that thing again, and that's why I'm making this kind of it. Actually, by the way, any video I make, I do it out of experience because I don't want someone to go through the same thing. So keep on watching this video until the end, then you'll be able to do it by yourself, so that you don't be in a mess like me, and you don't have to spend a lot of money, and you don't have to spend a lot of resources, a lot of so many things, because in the process you have to spend much. So watch until the end. And those who haven't subscribed in this channel, please kindly I'm requesting you to subscribe. Watch hata nifikishe 1000 subscribers. Yeah. So guys, you simply go to the Google and search for a website, www.smart.gdrfa.ae, and then from there you will find this page, and you go to the e-services where you will find the return permit. As you can see, you click on it. So the page looks like this, and it will be asking for the residence number, nationality, and year of birth. So you fill in your residence number, and it will process, and all information will be out. Like all your information will be there, because everything is in the system. Once you put your residence number, they'll bring every detail of you if you're a resident. That's it. So as you can see, it's processing, and my details are out. My name, you can see my name is there, my passport number, and my country and everything. So here they're asking for travel information, meaning from where I'm traveling from to where I'm gonna arrive at. But I'm from Kenya, so I'm coming from Kenya and going to the DXB, and here there's a place to write your email address. And guys, make sure you write the right email, because this email is where they will send the permit to. So if you don't write the right email address, means you will not get your permit. So make sure whenever you're writing the email, let it be the correct email, the one that you're using. So after writing your email address, you will come down and agree on the terms for the COVID-19 as it is written there. Okay, and then you click on the I'm not a robot. Okay, so once you click there, it will process. Give it a minute, and there it's processing everything. And now here is where you download or you upload all your documents, like your visa, your passport, your Emirates ID, all the documents that you have to, like, especially if you have Emirates ID, you scan both sides. If you have passport, if you have, just make sure you scan every detail that you have. Okay, then it will show that, meaning your information is done, and there's no payment for this one. So the charges, you can see it's 0. So, and then that's how you do it. It's like very simple. It takes like 5 minutes, something for 5 minutes, as long as you have the right information. Like everything is done. Can you see? It's written there that my permit was submitted and was successful. So the only thing I can do from here is to go to my email. So you come here, you close, and you will go back to the page, the first page you were in. So there is my email, and you can see the email is there. That's how the forms looks like actually. So you have to fill all those informations there. Thank you for watching.